Good morning, comic book fans. Here at the Comic Pusher at the Comics Club, Tampa Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is Wednesday, November 26th. Wednesday is the best day of the week, as we all know, because that's New Comic Book Day. And once again this morning, I messed up, and some of you are probably thinking, what happened to that live stream you just showed me? Well, I don't know what happened. I'll have to figure it out. But for now, here I am. It is a balmy 79 degrees outside, and it will probably start raining on us this afternoon. But overall, we got a lot of comic books to go through, and sorry about the mix-up this morning. I'm still trying to figure out how the heck all this stuff works. If you aren't catching us live at the moment, I apologize. Catch us on the rewind. So we have quite a few things to go over today, and let me just try to get to them as quickly as possible. But give me a moment, because it looks like my set is out of whack here. It looks like it just is out of whack. Let's see. Get things straightened out here. There we go. That looks a little better, doesn't it? Can you hear me all right? If anybody was in the stream, they'd be telling me they could hear all right, but apparently I have confused everybody once more because I've gotten real good at that. Hey, Captain Comics, good morning. How you doing today? We had a bit of a technical difficulty this morning, and I think people were directed to the wrong stream, which they would find empty probably right now. And so anyway, here we are. We'll see if anybody else shows up this morning on this wonderful Wednesday morning. Where are you at, Captain Comics? Are you here locally in Florida? If you are, be sure to leave a comment to get into our drawing. Actually, you could be anywhere in the United States. You could get into our drawing. Somebody the other day asked me, I think I have the name word bear, Big Bear or something like that. Oh, in South Dakota. Well, I think that probably is very cold up in South Dakota right now. You have a comic book shop close by you there in South Dakota, Captain? Somebody asked me about this comic book, and I don't have the one that you saw in the video. I do have this one, though. It is not as high a grade, but if you are seeing this, hey, poor Mike, had all kinds of technical difficulties this morning, Mike. So I'm sorry if everybody got the wrong live stream posted to Facebook. Anyway, here we are live now. Let's see if we can't get this going. I was just telling everybody that somebody asked me about this comic book, and 45 miles is your closest comic shop. Wow, that is a haul. That is a long commute to get your comic books. Good morning, Eric. How you doing? I got some books here for you, Eric. Or do I? Is it Eric? No, I'm confusing with somebody else. Anyway, somebody asked me about this comic book. I don't have the original one you saw in the video, but I do have this copy. It is not a high grade. It's probably just a VG+. If you are the one who asked about it, please give us a call at the store if you're local, or throw me an email. We don't normally ship a lot, so but anyway, let's get to it. We're going to have our secret word in just a little bit, but one of the things I wanted to show you today is this new thing from Funko. These things are ultra limited. Each different line within them is limited to a different amount. This is Batman, and they're soda cans. And inside the soda can is a little miniature figure that looks like that. And if you get real lucky, you can get that mystery one. The mystery one is solid gold. I was fortunate enough to get two of these. They are super sold out everywhere. I got two of these, and I opened up the two of them because I was hoping that I might get a gold one. And guess what? I did. I did get a gold one. And anybody who stops by the store today, I'll show you the gold one. In the meantime, this one, these things are going for like $18 now on eBay. But if anybody knows the secret word today and would like to get this one, they're limited to 10,000 pieces. There he is. The Batman. Then you can get this one for a mere $10. Now, how cool is that? That is way, way below the suggested retail price. We'll put Batman back in his bat can. So if you know the secret word today and you're interested in that, just come in. The first one tells me the secret word and says they want the soda can Batman. It's yours. Good morning, Bueller. How are you doing today? Good to see you all the way out there in Oregon. How's the weather out there? It's going to rain on us this afternoon. It's about 79 degrees, but tomorrow, the high here where we are in Tampa is only going to hit 60 degrees. That's madness. Anyway, we have a stack of comic books here. Let's see. We'll take our Ace Hardware tape measure and see what we got. A stack of 8-inch high stack of comics today. That's nothing. This is a pretty light week. But we have the Marvel previews came in along with the DC previews. If you guys aren't getting previews, we always have a free copy for you to look at the store. This one you can take home with you. This one too. The full-blown previews. Oh, it's a hefty one this month. If you want that one, it's $3.99 minus your discount. But these, or you can just look through it at the store. You don't have to pay for it. If you want to take it with you, $3.99. But this has everything that's coming out in the next couple of months. I mean, everything that's offered through Diamond Comic Distributors, which is the major distributor of most comic shops in the country. But I'll tell you everything that's coming out, so you should definitely check that out. Before we get into the stack of comic books, though, I wanted to show everybody this nifty new box that we got in to hold your comic books. New Wolverine box. Ain't that cool? I like it. We have them on sale here at the store. If you know the secret word, by the way, you know you get 20% off any single item Wednesday through Saturday. Pew pew, two gun. And Wednesday through Saturday, you can get 20% off any single item one time per day through then. Also, 30% off any trade paperback or graphic novel Wednesday through Saturday. The discounts disappear for Monday and Tuesday, but you must know the secret word, which I'll tell you in just a little bit. If you're late to the game, we have this cool Funko soda can you can get for just $10 if you know the secret word. I've only got one. They're limited to 10,000 of these items. Let's see what we get into here. We have the stack of comic books. We'll get into the monthly drawing. If you want to have a chance to win these two awesome Justice League Silver Ages, volumes 1 and 2, you need to leave a comment down below. We only ship to US right now, but I'm working on that. But for now, if you leave a comment down below, we will be doing the drawing the first Wednesday in March, and some lucky person will win those two. And we will also at that time announce the new trade paperback that we will be giving away. How are we doing, geeky guy? Boo. Are you booing me? What are we booing? Oh, I thought I don't go overseas because you're out of the country. I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm working on that. We're going to figure it out. We're going to see if we can get you guys included in some way, shape, or form. So today let's start with some of the interesting things that are comic related, but not comic books themselves. This is a head-to-head battle book. And I thought at first it would just be for kids, but it's really fun. You open up the book and it gives you a way for the heroes to do battles. You can compare the different heroes, like Iron Man against the Red Skull, for instance. Looks like Iron Man would kick his butt, right? So that's a pretty nifty thing. And it's very shiny. Got a nice shiny cover. We like shiny stuff. Comic book collectors are like magpies. We love shiny stuff. Like Top Trumps, exactly. It's like Top Trumps. I love that game. It's a fun game to play with the kids. And they have so many different kinds of Top Trumps. If you've ever played Top Trumps, what he's talking about is this little card game, and you kind of do battle with the amount of power that the animal has or whatever. There's lots of different kinds. So, Marvelous Adventures of TNG, how you doing? I don't know if I'm talking to T or G, but how you doing, guys? Good to see you. If you guys don't know the Marvelous Adventures of TNG, check them out on YouTube. Also, check out Comics with Bueller. Today, we also have Tales of the Dark Multiverse hardcover. If you guys haven't read the Dark Multiverse stuff, it was a lot of fun. And it introduced some really amazing new characters like the Batman Who Laughs and Red Death. These are all evil versions of Bruce Wayne from other worlds, from the dark, negative multiverse. This one looked really cool. I couldn't resist it. Little Marvel stand-up punch-out. So if you want to surround yourself with all kinds of little Marvel standees, this is the book for you. So it's all Scotty Young artwork, and you can go through the book, and it's sealed. I can't open it up for you right now, but if you go through it, you can, all these little Scotty Young little Marvel characters, you can punch them out and stand them up. A lot of fun. Gotta love that. This next one's really cool. This, if you're a Star Wars fan, this is not just a Star Wars book. It's called an Explorer's Guide, but it's interactive. So like you can point your cell phone camera at it, and it actually will do interesting things on your cell phone. But all kinds of cool images in there, and all kinds of data and information about Star Wars. And BB-8 will be your guide. So that looks pretty cool. Retails for a whopping $25. Nice hardcover. Pretty cool. So let's see here. What we got? Let's get into let's get into the comic books for this week. Excuse me. Sorry about that. The comic books for this week. I'm just going to take a little sip of my coffee because I have a tickle in my throat. But I don't think it's a coronavirus. It hasn't quite gotten here yet. It's inevitable, though, I think. So, what do we got here? Let's start out with, we have George R. R. Martin's Game of Thrones. This is the Game of Thrones part that is called Clash of Kings. Clash of Kings. Great stuff. My wife refuses to watch that show because the very first episode, they pushed a kid out the window. She won't watch shows that they hurt children, so she refuses. Dark Ark, After the Flood. Killock. Folklords. Hey, Geeky Comics. How are we doing today? Kids with the Z. And there's several different covers of that one because we have to have several different covers of so many things. So there's this dead guy. This one looks like this dead guy in a bed. Apparently, it looks like Elvis. That's kind of weird. So next up, we got Gung Ho, and we got a couple of different covers on that one. Actually, more than just. Yeah, those are pretty cool. The theme covers. Kind of a homage to older movies. Dying is easy. A couple covers there. Chastity, if you're a Chastity fan. A couple comics on that one. The new Star Wars comic, of course, it has a couple different covers as well. This book is pretty hot. The one that's super hot is the Kylo Ren one. If you haven't been picking up the Kylo Ren one, it gives all the history of how he became what he is, and it has been selling like mad. I think the first issue has gone crazy in the price. I think it's up to like $20, something like that. Knights of the Dinner Table. If you are a role player, this is a great book. It contains all kinds of information, not just a comic book. It's got articles and different things that'll help you in your role playing game. Pretty cool, as well as their regular comic book strip, all about that group of people who play role playing together. I believe it's called Hackmasters is the game they play, I believe. How are we doing, Alex? Good to see you this morning. Books of Magic. If you are a Sandman World fan. Doll H for Hero. That was a book when I was a kid. The Doll H for Hero stories were one of my favorites because that kid would get the thing and he'd become some weird hero or other. We got Basket Full of Heads. Joe Hill comic horror. Joe Hill, we all know, is Stephen King's son. Shazam! Justice League. Last God. Will the Last God please turn off the lights on the way out? What do we got here? Oh, Suicide Squad, the new Suicide Squad series. Look at that one. Look. Shark coming at you. Don't forget, guys, after the show today, leave a comment down below. Come back and leave a comment down below so you can be entered into the drawing. Red Hood. Looks like a bloody battle going on there. Woohoo! By the way, the Hulk quilt behind me is for sale. If you're interested, let us know in an email. Mail, M-A-I-L, at comicsclub.com. Batgirl. My favorite cover. Wonder Woman. Her new movie, I don't know if any of you have seen the trailers for it. Looking a little bit campy there. You know, they had a really good first movie there, and then her part in the Justice League was probably the best part in the show. But this next one looks a little bit campy. I don't know why. This Detective Comics 1020, this cover is amazing. Look at that. It's Batman sitting, balancing himself on wires up above us, right below a street light up in the air. These balance on the cable up there, that just looks amazing. And here's the other cover, which has got Superman, my favorite character on there. Using his heat vision. I always like to see that. Always love it when Superman's using his heat vision. You know he's angry. So, Batman, Curse of the White Knight, has this wonderful Harley cover, as well as apparently Batman's ancestors were pirates. Who knew, huh? Yeah, the artwork has been some really incredible artwork on these. Yeah. And we have Action Comics. That's a real cool cover. Superman flying up at us with that heat vision eyes and all the cityscape below him. Some nice detail in that art. Really loving it. Hey, how we doing, Big O? Got your email about changing your subscription. I have a question for everybody. For everybody out there, and I'd like you to leave comments below. Do you have a subscription service? If so, why do you have a subscription service? Why do you like a subscription service, or why do you dislike a subscription service? If you have a regular local comic shop, whether you're mine or not, leave a comment down below and tell us, why do you have a subscription service? And Bueller, if you're still listening, hey, feel free to ask the question of your fans. Why do you have a subscription service, or do you have a subscription service, and why do you have one? What do you think the advantages are, or do you think you don't have one? And tell us why you wouldn't have one at your local comic book shop. So yeah, let us know down below. We have the first issue of a new series. I think it's going to be a mini series, and it is that new turtle character, Jennica. Pretty cool. That's the first time she gets her own title. And then we have a Grim Noir, Fantastic Four Grim Noir, with Ben Grimm there on the covers. Pretty cool. This is a spoof on Silver Surfer by Cerebus. Silver Cerebus. Giant size X-Men. Looks a little thin for a giant size to me. I don't know. DC's giant size are packed with stuff. Falcon and Winter Soldier, and what a strange juxtaposition, Little Mermaid. Why not? Which one will you be picking up today? I know Mr. T of the Marvelous TNG will like these next ones, because he is a big fan of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And I like this shiny one. I know there's one waiting for you in your box, sir. Absolutely. My Little Pony. We got any bronies in the crowd? We got your ponies today, kids. Good stuff. And again, like I always tell people, some of the very best comic books ever published are being reprinted for us for just $1 in these True Believers in the DC Dollar Comics. We got this one, this Iron Man one. He is falling, but not to his death, because all of his equipment is right there for him to grab. Hopefully he can get it in time. Do you think he will? The Flash. Reprints Flash #1 from that 1980s run. And we got more reprints. These are the 100-page giants, and they, for $4.99, they're twice as thick as the fattest comic out. Really good deal. Hey, who remembers this character? Amethyst? For just $1, you reprinted her first issue and the facsimile edition of Wolverine #1. That's pretty cool. It is reprinted almost exactly like the original, including the advertisements that were in the original comic book. Pretty cool, eh, kids? This one's neat. I really like this one. This was a turning point in the history of DC Comics, and it's reprinted for us here. Flash #123, the Flash of Two Worlds. This was the dawn of the Silver Age for a lot of people. This is what, certainly for DC Comics. Good morning, Gary. How you doing? Hey, Gary, I have a stack of comic books here for you. I thought you were going to be here last week. I guess you ran into some difficulties, but don't worry. we have them here for you. You can trust your friendly neighborhood comic book pusher to have what you need. Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue 2. They've been reprinting the Crisis on Infinite Earths stuff, and this one contains that Death of the Flash. Really epic stuff there. We look forward to see it, Gary. Breaking news. We got breaking news, people. Disney workers who recently returned home from Europe told to stay home amid coronavirus outbreak. That coronavirus has got a lot of people spooked. I think it's a good time to grab some comic books, curl up at home, and don't worry about any viruses. Olympia. Got a few more here for you. Philadelphia. Ooh, that's a nasty cover, eh? Wow. Yikes. Fun stuff. If you are a Dark Crystal fan, this is Jim Henson's Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. Nice virgin cover there. And Angel and Spike. Monstrous. Some really beautiful artwork. Really love the artwork on Monstrous. Even the back cover is cool. Really great stuff. It's all like painted. Beautiful. Yosagi Yojimbo. A rabbit with a sword. Death and Glory. Hey, Sam. How you doing there? Good to see you. Scarpad, good to see you there too. Did I miss anybody else in the chat? Hope not. If I did, I'm sorry. Good to see you guys. Scarpad's Comics Treks. Hey, if you guys, some of these people in the chat, they have their own YouTube channels. You should definitely check them out. Got Sam's Tangled Web, and I think Scarpad, you have a channel, don't you? Produce? Are you creating? Do you have content? Let me know. I follow so many YouTubers these days. I can't keep up. Jessica Jones. Great stuff there. Good to see you too, Sam. Ghost Rider. And Ant-Man. This one's got some first appearances or something in it. If you're into that stuff, you speculate. Spider-Ham. Oh, you gotta love Spider-Ham, right? Yeah, Scarpad says he does. So, guys, go check out his stuff. Go check out Sam's stuff. Go check out The Marvelous Adventures of TNG and also Bueller. Bueller, he's probably having some coffee right now. It's a couple hours earlier there, or 3. He's probably having his morning coffee, all jacked up on coffee, as he likes to say. Ravencroft. That is the Institute for the Criminally Insane. Black Panther. Got a few more. Tarot. A couple different covers. Poor Mike says, during Metarog's 1K live stream, I got pushed over 100 subs. Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome, Mike. Oh, wait, I got this one upside down. And definitely, yeah, subscribe to each other's, YouTubers helping YouTubers. Subscribe to each other's streams, to each other's channels. Give a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Share on your social media. The sharing of the social media is super important. When I share anybody's videos and I don't share everybody's, and I don't share all the stuff that I feel will be useful to my customers or to people who follow me on Facebook, but I reach over 5,000 people potentially, just the immediate ones. So that can be really helpful if you guys out there will share our videos with the people on your social media. It makes a big difference. And poor Mike, by the way, has some videos. You guys got to check him out. He is the comic book video vignette vigilante. He puts out some amazing short videos that cover certain comic books. They're like nothing you've ever seen. They're a lot of fun. They take you a whole couple of minutes to watch, and they're awesome. Amazing Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy coming at you there. This looks like a homage cover. Seems to me. It looks very familiar. It's not the J. Jonah Jameson part there, but the rest of it. And then we have the Fantastic Four and X-Men crossover. X-Men Fantastic Four. Looks pretty groovy. We also have some variants that we got in today. How are we doing, Justice for Comics? Justice for Comics has his own show. Seth, I'm going to tell you again. I know I've told you at least 5 times. It's Duane, D-U-A-N-E, not Wayne. It's Duane. But, you know, I've been called worse. Don't call me late for dinner. I'll be upset. Ghost Rider variant cover. I believe this is like a 1 in 10 or something like that. And we got, here's that new Jenica comic. This is a 1 in 10 variant cover. Oh, it's okay, Seth. You know, Dwayne is not the easiest name, but mine's the old Irish way. D-U-A-N-E. Duane. Duane. Star Wars variant cover. And that is the variant cover. Remembering names is my strong suit. Okay, so Mr. Happy, are you ready? It's showtime. Got to give everybody the secret word for the day. The secret word, guys, will get you 20% off any single item, 1 time per day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and or 30% off any trade paperback or graphic novel now through Saturday. And this week's secret word, you going to show them, Mr. Happy? Oh, in honor of Mardi Gras, which comes out of Louisiana, we decided we would pick that Louisiana character as being our word of the day. There he is. Come on up. Oh, there we go. It's Gambit. Gambit is our secret word of the day. Thank you so much, Mr. Happy. We appreciate your help. No raises. Not getting a raise. Sorry, dude. You're already overpaid as far as I'm concerned. So, kids, that's the secret word of the day. I think I've covered everything for you this time. And it is about 11:29. Again, I would like you to leave a comment for me. Tell me, do you have a subscription service? If you do, why? If you don't, why? And I'd like to hear your feedback on that. I'd like to hear any reasons, especially why someone wouldn't have a subscription service, especially to my store, which is Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. So what we got? Coming in for that interactive Star Wars book. It's pretty cool. So you should definitely try to get it. I've got 1 in stock. I'll see if I can reorder it. If you don't make it in, just let me know. Everybody's got the secret word. Please leave a comment. I told you about all the drawing that we'll have next week's show. We will have the winner for the month of February. And once again, these are the ones that are up for grabs. If you leave a comment, your comment will get you into a drawing, and we will ship to anywhere in the United States. We'll ship to any U.S. address. So if you're outside the country and you have a U.S. address we can send to, we'll send it there. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. And what is that? I hope I win my shredded edition book off eBay. Warlord, I hope you do too. Which one did you bid on? Because we have a whole slew of them up there. We have the Jabroni ones and the Perry ones. And those are our first guest appearances. We are hoping to have more guests. A few of them people I've been talking to, and I'm really hoping that they can show up. And I'm still trying to get Rod to come in here, but I don't know if I can get Rod of Just a Rican and his comics. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, check out his stuff. They have a lot of fun. Him and Jabroni and Perry are always on together. So good luck, Warlord. I hope you do too. And speaking of which, all of those shredded editions, those one-of-a-kind items are up at eBay right now at auction. 10% of the proceeds go to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. We'll be doing another shredded edition episode. Probably it'll be airing the 3rd week in March. We're working on it now. And we're hoping to do some more guest episodes. So if you guys are out there, you have your own YouTube channel that is covering comic books or some other entertainment-related stuff, we would love for you to contact us about coming on the show and doing some special shredded editions with us. It's a lot of fun, and part of the proceeds go to charity. Warlord, if you're still there, which one? The special guest one. Okay, there's a couple of special guest ones. Hold on 1 minute, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Actually, I meant to do this, so I'm so glad Warlord mentioned it. This is a shredded edition for those who are not familiar with it. And this is a jabroni special edition of the Daredevil that he chose to have shredded. They have seals. The certificate has my signature. We ever only do one of a kind of these. This is one that Perry did, Perry and the Lurkers. It's a Lobo number 11. And there's Perry's. And that's the actual comic book that's in there with the seal. Here's the other one that Perry did. That's Bloodshot number 9. And there's a certificate with it. Oh, the Conan. Yes, Conan is a jabroni. And there's the Conan. All new Wolverine number 1. I don't even know if I have one in stock, but everything's up for grabs as long as I haven't done them before, because we never do more than one of any of these guys. If you have one of these, you're the only one that has one. And you've also done something good to help charity. So we have a whole bunch besides these up there. I hope you'll go check them out. They're on our eBay channel. Our eBay, it's called Comics Club Auctions on eBay. And those are all up there right now. So we appreciate it, guys. I've got to get all these books on the floor, and I got to get some things done before the store opens. So thank you so much for joining us. Any of you that are going to be in today, we'll see you in a little bit. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. We'll see you next time.